What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we haven't talked about Shiba Inu in a little bit. So know that I'm still holding my Shiba Inu and I see the price movement and where it has been. I was looking for maybe a little bit lesser of a price, and if it did find a way to maybe add a zero, I would have invested more into it. Just because I had some money in order to do so, and I wanted to get back up to how much I had previously, which was I believe 300 million or 400 million, which I could do. I could do now, but I just wanted to find like a lower price in order to do that. Which currently, if we look at it, it is lower than my cost basis, so I could make that move if I wanted to, because I do believe that Shiba Inu is going to have success. But in this video, let's talk about what Shiba Inu will be worth next year. In 2025, what do we think Shiba Inu is going to be worth? Now, we're not only going to look at our opinion, we're going to look at the Motley Fool, which a lot of people may not trust because they have, two-sided answers and they typically just don't stick with a certain thing. It's totally understandable. We can all change the way that we think. Um, but there's just some people that just kind of don't like the Motley Fool, especially after AMC, GME, days and what's going on there and the continuous conversations that they have about that. But let's get their opinion. Let's get my opinion. If you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. It does help out the channel. While you're waiting for this to blow up, if you wanted to trade it actively, you could do that over on Margex. You can trade up to a 25x leverage. So if you have a lot of confidence in where Shiba Inu is going to go, you can trade it up to 25x leverage, which would be fantastic if you are right. If you're wrong, then you could get liquidated very fast. But if you're right, you could gain a lot. So let's go ahead and dive into where Shiba Inu is right now. The current price of Shiba Inu is at 0.0000179. We're looking at a $10.5 billion market cap with $333 million worth of volume. You can see the price increase today is 6.03 or sorry 6.37% of a gain. If you look at the last 7 days, it is slightly up at 1.6%. In the last month, it's down by 27% from a level of 24 or even actually 29 here, all the way down to the low here of 16, but currently sitting around 18. So with that being said, where the price is in the last month and where the price has gone in the last year, where can we expect this to go? Like, where do we see meme coins running, and do we expect Shiba Inu to have a larger impact? Well, I'll just come out and say it that I expect Shiba Inu to have a larger impact in this altcoin season. We just haven't seen altcoin season yet. We've seen a little glimpse of like what it can do and getting prepared for it. But no, altcoin season hasn't happened yet, and I expect it to run. But what does Motley Fool think? What will Shiba Inu be worth in 2025? So this is their best and worst case scenario. And given the internal optimism of a meme coin investors, let's start with the best case scenario for Shiba Inu. This assumes that a meme coin mania is here to stay. Bitcoin will soar in value and result in its recent halving, or as a result in its recent halving. And Shiba Inu will find a way to transform itself from a pure meme coin into more utility coin. In this best case scenario, Shiba Inu could appreciate in the price in roughly the same pace as Bitcoin during the previous Bitcoin halving cycles. This has been the pattern. The logic is simple. Bitcoin is the largest market cap cryptocurrency. Sorry, throat just, I don't know why it's bothering me today, tends to drag along all other coins and rise in any rising market. As Bitcoin goes, so goes the crypto market. So uh, let's see, it's really just a matter of finding Bitcoin's price forecast for 2025 that you're comfortable using. And then assuming that Shiba Inu will track the performance of Bitcoin over the next 12 months. So, for example, a research and brokerage firm Bernstein is forecasting that Bitcoin could hit a price of 200,000 in 2025 based on today's Bitcoin price. of $65,000. That's a gain of 200%. Using that leads to $32 billion market cap for Shiba Inu, implied a price of 0.00005 per token. Now that is their best case scenario. The worst case scenario, if we wanted to skip through all of this, because for some reason I'm struggling with reading it. So in the worst case scenario, we could see Shiba Inu losing considerable value heading in 2025. Right now, Shiba Inu has a market cap of nearly 11 billion. Next closest meme coin competitor in Pepe has a market cap of 5 billion dollars, and these two meme coins swap places, then Shiba Inu could theoretically lose 50% of its value. So they're assuming that it's going to track the same way that Bitcoin has tracked. But if you looked at the previous levels and how, if you're looking at history, just because you're seeing Bitcoin at a certain level and you're forecasting that, if you're saying that it's going to move with Bitcoin at the same percentage, that's ridiculous. Bitcoin has already moved. Altcoins have not moved. And if you're saying that everything is really going to track the same way, then you would say ADA is only going to reach a high price of 80 cents, and that Ethereum is only going to reach a high price right now for it to go 200%. So it reach a high price of, I don't know, where's it at? 3,000, 4,000? It'll be $8,000. I think the high price for Ethereum is definitely through the ceiling. We'll see more than $10,000 in 2025. And there's a lot of other opportunities out there as well that see more than that 200% or whatever the percentage is that they're going to gain. So in my opinion, I feel like that may be a little too conservative. To say that it will happen, yeah, we'll probably see that happen, but I think it will go a lot further than that. I honestly think that Shiba Inu will drop another zero, and seeing it drop another zero, you'll see it higher than a $35 billion market cap. You'll see it higher than a $50 or $60 billion market cap. Honestly, I think it will compete with Dogecoin, and Dogecoin will push up to a $100 billion market cap, as well as Shiba Inu over $100 billion, in my opinion. That would lead it to a 0.0001 level, or a 0.0002 level if it's over 100 billion, getting to $120 billion. So in my opinion, that's where I see it at. However, I know that there's others that are up and coming, right? When you have meme coin mania and you have things like Dog with Hat, you have Pepe, you have Grok, you have GME, and all these other plays that are out there that are lower right now could end up making a huge move, or a lot bigger of a move, comparable to Shiba Inu. So I don't think that's the right way to forecast it. I don't think that's the right way to look at it, to say that, oh, because Bitcoin's increasing to a projected value of $200,000, that Shiba Inu will also move the same percentage. Like, that's not the case. Bitcoin will run. I believe it will make a huge move, but you will see Bitcoin's dominance decrease as time goes on, with things like XRP, Solana, BNB, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and other meme coins as well. That's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Do you feel like it's going to go past the 35, where they have $35 billion market cap of the high point, or $32 billion market cap of the high point? I don't necessarily see that. I see that a lot higher. In 2025, in 2024, maybe we could say that's more of a reality. But in 2025, I think it's going to push a lot further than that. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.